Welcome back to some more Legacy of Kain Defiance, the remastered version. So we still need one more emblem for the Soul Reaver for Kain. And we still need to go to Avernus with Raziel. And it seems like we're going to be starting off fighting some shadows. Still one more left. Or two. A little bit of a miscalculation. Actually, I don't even have to waste our time with. Jesus Christ. Hell away from me. Okay, maybe I do have to deal with you guys. You're not gonna leave me alone. Alright, so that's that, and now we are about to we're about to go into another time warp, or excuse me, not time warp, or warp gate. Why did I say time warp? I mean, might as well be a time warp probably, because you are, you know.
This history in part I knew already. How, as the vampires began to die out, the pillars summoned human guardians to fulfill their roles. It seemed the ancient vampires had adopted, and when necessary, abducted the human guardians and made vampires of them when they came of age, until the humans rebelled against their masters. And here, I made a surprising discovery. It was Mobius, the time streamer, and Mortanius, guardian of death, who led the bloody revolt. Now, I understood why Mobius hated me so intensely. I was the first vampire guardian in all these centuries, and he knew what my coming signified. Or perhaps I reminded him of all he had forsaken.
Yep. So now we know the actual reason why Mobius does not like Kain. Excuse me. Still dealing with these ignorant ass warriors.
The orb that once opened this portal had been destroyed. To power it, I would need to find a substitute.
And a substitute we shall find. Let's deal with this dude first. Gotta make some quick work of this. fire barrier is gonna be the most annoying thing ever. I think they're downstairs. Because we have to go this way, but I'm gonna move forward over here. I think there's also... Yep, that's a locked door. So we'll go down here first. We have the Earth globe. This unmarred crystalline sphere's surface is as clear as still water beneath which is suspended. I had something caught in my throat. Which is suspended an obsidian obelisk that, upon close inspection, is engraved with the symbols of time and energy, bastions of elemental Earth. So I believe we have two more of those health talismans to collect. Yeah, so we got one already. Now all we got to do is go back up there, which, you know, where we jumped down from. Ah, crap. And voila. Check down here first before we move forward. We have to enter this portal right over here. Let me get some blood first. Then we'll attack. Let's see. Arcane tone. Let me get that. Cause I might forget it later on. But this is the area where you do get the elemental power of Earth. So we just need a replacement orb. We can't take the one right there because we need to go somewhere else just to get a replacement. And I think this is the exact location too. So we just gotta go across from here. Seems like it's only just health, which is fine. That means we have to go below. think we have to defeat 2 statues. Alright. That's 1. That's 2. A few other warriors along with it. So I'm gonna take these guys out first because it's just too easy, you know.
They victors!
Why is it attacking? No, I don't want to attack the statue. Goodness me. I don't think it actually works on the statues, but I'll try it. I thought I had a dimension on. Ooh. Same damn time. First, let me go upstairs so I can get that. It's probably a telekinetic rune that I need to get. 'Cause I already got the health talisman. No time to play, boys. Of course. And we have an arcane tome. So we've earned Kain's skin, fledgling warlord. My enemies took everything from me, all my wealth and power, but they could not kill me. Now they would learn of fear. These mewing babies who thought they could destroy me. I would regain my powers, and I would come to them in the night, and my visits would not be kind. Oh, that looks. Oh, this kind of looks similar to Blood Omen 2 armor. Okay. At least I think. But I think some other skins you probably have to buy like the deluxe edition, or you could just buy them in the PlayStation Store too as well. Cause I was thinking about getting the deluxe edition, but I was like, nah, let me just get the standard edition of this game. Sure there's anything over there. So this is the orb that we need. The substitute. Alright, receive sphere of energy, buzzing and crackling with stored power. This translucent orb seems to serve as some sort of battery or energy source to fuel one of the arcane artifacts laying about this great citadel. Okay. How many hits does it take to defeat you? There we go. I'm like, that's taking way too long. Alright. I'll just get back across and we could just get out of this daggone place. We're just gonna skip the enemies. They're not important. And we should soon be ending this episode. Now we gotta fight. Huh. Alright, gentlemen, let's do this. Ooh. Thought I pressed the X button. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Oh, nice. You stop. Just drink your blood instead. Now, put the orb here, and we can access through this orb gate. And we may be... I think this is the part where we get the emblem. Oh, God.
confronted again with depictions of the vampire's champion, the bearer of the Reaver Blade. And here too was his Hilden adversary, with blazing eyes brandishing a flaming sword. Two heroes locked in combat which only one would survive. But which one? These murals prophesied two possible outcomes. I didn't know what Mobius was trying to concoct, but this all seemed too convenient.
So we don't need to go upstairs or anything. Actually, we might have to. Yeah. Would you get lost? Thank you. Locked again. Come on now. It's another arcane tome. Let's just come out and throw something. Jeez. Wow. That's how y'all feel? Just use this. Use this. Okay. So here is where we can get the last emblem. Let's see, we have to shut the eyes of the gargoyles so they cannot see me taking the emblem. Yeah, let me press this so that shut one section. And we can just flip the other. And we now have the last one.
With this fourth and final fragment, the balance emblem was complete. I now had the means to unseal the mysterious chamber at the heart of the citadel.
So the last one,
Falcon, lightning, time,
is the time emblem. At times, my magic extends into very exotic disciplines, such as the manipulation of time. I am able to slow time down so I can move about quick as a wolf, while all others move as though they were mirrored in mud. Reaver charge, slow struck enemies, slow time Reaver spells. Slows the whole world down, but speeds Kain up. I don't even think I read the other ones as well, but I'm quite sure we know.
Balance emblem.
Balance emblem, more damage, splash damage surrounding enemies. This fractured symbol affords me the ability to store the energy the Reaver derives from its gorging, and when properly charged, then release a wave of magical energy upon my unsuspecting quarry. It bears slots for 4 other fragments. And of course the other ones we have flame. We know what flame does. Dimension. We know what dimension does. And of course lightning. And there's one more. But I'm gonna save that for later. Gonna make sure I activate that. So before we leave, I'm gonna make sure I get any. Oh, going to say I'm gonna make sure I get any collectibles that I didn't get just yet. I know the last thing I got was an arcane tome, but I'm trying to make sure if I left any health talismans or the telekinetic rules. I don't even think I can get over there. Oh wait, I can. Okay. So the exit is right through there. Okay. I'm gonna go downstairs first, and then we will exit this location. That's nothing there. Oh, okay, okay. I try to give you a chance to live, but you wanna just keep bothering. Excuse me. Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna make sure. Here you go. Alright, just making sure. So now we can head back. Because instead of going upstairs, we can just head through this gate right here. So now we have the means to progress even further. And I think we will be done with Kain here. We're going to move on with Raziel. Aha.
For my ancient ancestors, the dark gift was clearly a curse, damning them to a kind of spiritual purgatory. But why were they compelled to seal this chamber so securely? Perhaps the lock was not meant to keep intruders out, but to imprison something within.
Kain, scion of balance, savior of Nosgoth.
What is this?
Your arrival is foretold. The fates have willed it.
Is that so?
I am the oracle of your ancestors. I can provide the answers you require. You needn't speak. I know your mind. You seek knowledge of your creature Raziel. This I can offer, if you will look. He has found the body of Janos Ordrum. He journeys now to Avernus Cathedral to seek the heart of darkness. You know what this means.
And why would I trust your prophecies?
These events are already written just as you feared. But there is still time. He can be stopped.
If Avernus is in flames, Raziel is 5 centuries beyond my reach.
I may aid you in this regard as well. This portal will transport you in time to the very hour that Raziel arrives in Avernus. This task is yours to carry out, since it was you who made him what he is. When you are ready, you may pass through.
I knew, of course, that this oracle was not to be trusted. But in the end, what choice did I have?
Well, let's collect this first. And that is another health talisman. So that should be 2 or 3? Yes, so we just need 1 more. And we need maybe just 1 more telekinetic room. And I may not find all the tomes. I don't know if the tomes count for... No. They were different. Because there were a number of tomes for Raziel and as well as Kain. But let's enter the portal here.
This peculiar sensation was familiar to me, and the chamber did indeed appear altered by time. In this regard, at least, the oracle seemed to have been truthful.
I have delivered you faithfully to the very hour you desire. You know what must be done, Kain. There is only one way to prevent Raziel from doing great harm.
He is not my enemy.
But you are his.
Alright, come on. Get out of the water. Oh, come on. Damn. Yeah, I think you're just stuck, so we're gonna just leave you alone. So since we are in Raziel's time now, I don't even actually think we could just go this way just yet. Yeah, it's not accessible to Kain, at least Kain. But we're gonna turn right back around. And as you can see, the gate at the bottom left here is closed, so we have to continue forward. Because he's making his way to Avernus, and that's where we need to be going.
From this vantage point, I could see the city of Avernus in flames. The Oracle had indeed brought me to the time it promised. It might also be true, then, that Raziel was already there, seeking the heart of darkness. If so, he had to be stopped. I could not allow Janus to be raised.
Okay. But before then, let me check over here first. Another arcane tome. See? Now we can depart for Avernus. And away we go. I think that's so cool. When you use that bat flight, just separate into many bats.
Somewhere in this great cathedral, the heart of darkness lay concealed. The city outside was in chaos, and the cathedral would not be immune for long. During such times, buried secrets were often suddenly revealed, or lost forever.
Alright. Now we are going to try and get the last elemental for our Reaver. And that is for Earth. Because we need the Earth elemental to ascend to a platform so that we can get a peculiar item. And we don't really need to do nothing special here. We just got to defeat the statues. So 4. Good strategy. Whoops. Press the R3 button. Oh. I think it's much more damage if they hit each other. Almost done here. Okay. Let me get some health first. And this is the obsidian sphere. At first glance, this appears to be not more than a simple obsidian sphere. However, on close inspection, it is covered with a strange tracery of crimson veins that pulse faintly. So we're going to set that right there. And the warp gate is now. Man, such a good game.
I had seen this symbol throughout these ruins. I should have realized what it was they worshipped. Now there was no question, for this scene depicted the ancient vampires' torment and despair as their curse cast them from the wheel of fate. So this was the god whose abandonment had driven them to madness and suicide. Finally, I understood. It was not the bloodthirst, but their immortality that was the true nature of their enemy's curse. The wisest, strongest, most noble race, gulled by the voice of that old parasite. But I had seen him, and whatever he was no god.
Just the lore is just outstanding, man. Since we don't have to worry about these gates anymore. What is this? Telekinetic room. Actually, I didn't even check Raziel's. What's this?
Blood drinker.
So we need 2 more rooms. Well, like I said, I probably wasn't going to collect them all.
All upon the wheel are blessed.
Rejoice in the turning of the wheel.
It does turn, though we cannot see it.
Your wheel is a lie.
You will turn the wheel.
Come.
Die.
Now, for this boss fight, or bosses fight, they can actually bend time from slow to fast. So they can speed up time and slow time, basically. One of 2. Come on, get out from that, man. Come on. Alright, can I get some souls at least? Because... There we go. Should not take that long. Usually it doesn't take me that long to defeat those bosses. Oh, God. Now, let's find a conduit. I think it's in here. No, it's just souls. We do need to go in here, but I need to find a way to the material realm. Here we are. Oh, great. Take this one out first because it's wings and it's more deadly than others. Here we go. Same thing. Oh, y'all not gonna gang up on me. Fuck that. Back. I'm gonna take your sword. And, let's see. Same thing for you too as well. Oh, they're spawning out more? Ah. Quick work. There we go.
This spirit vessel was shielded by layers of occult energy. There had to be some means to dispel this barrier.
Jeez, a lot of it. Get off of me. We had to... Which way we had to go to? This way. Oh, no. Stay downstairs first. Forgot about this. And now I can head upstairs because we need water. So I can freeze this waterfall and head on up. That way is blocked off, so we're gonna just have to turn around and head in this direction. There we go. There we go. And you're gone. Alright, you just exit out of here now. Down here. And that should be it. We have officially now gathered all of the elemental. The elementals.
As the Weaver absorbed the souls of the original Energy and Time Guardians, it was imbued with the elemental power of Earth with which their principles were aligned.
So with this one, we could just create platforms to just head on up. So that's to move. Just trying to make sure I don't have to go anywhere else. Ah! Dang it. Now, to use the Fire Reaver. Let me see if I can glide across. Yes. Something was caught in my mouth. Jeez. Well, we are so very close to ending the game. I think I might just keep on continuing until then. What's that? Nope, no. Sorry. That's one. And we have to do fire for that. That's two. Okay, so now we have access to the portal, and we can get the hell up out of here. So we're just gonna ascend or descend down. Okay, so let's use our new Reaver. We just have to come over here to create a platform or platforms.
The circle is a guide. Find
Oh, these enemies are new.
when it's right.
Yeah, these some new enemies. That's very funny. Send them twice and just rinse and repeat. Come on now. I ain't got all day. Oh my god. Should be a health increase, right? No. Thought it was. All right, Dark Scripture. What a curious book this is, seemingly fit only for the most forbidden of altars. This tome is bound in black leather adorned with an array of identified angled symbols and runes. Its pages are filled with incomprehensible psalms written in blood. Why I can't speak today. I don't think there's... Is there an actual way to get over there? No. Hold on. Nope.
As the handsome coffin hides the putrefying corpse within, The great cathedral of Avernus seemed to hold its own secrets, hidden in the catacombs beneath its vaulted chambers. Was this the source of the corruption that infected Nosgoth? Vorador had hinted at something more.
Okay. So we are about to meet up a very, very familiar face to Raziel.
History is written by the victors. Beneath the vaults of Avernus, I discovered scenes that told a familiar story, but from a very different point of view. This was the work of the enemy race, and revealed what the vampire histories had conveniently omitted. How the noble vampires, god-ridden and righteous, had started the wars that would destroy both races, victor and vanquished alike. Their adversaries opposed the vampires' god and refused to submit to the wheel of fate. For this, they were banished. I now understood the poetic irony of their curse, and my resemblance to the vampire's enemy no longer seemed so accidental.
Alright, what is this, a tomb? Yes. That hurts. Alright, stasis field. Perfecting my newly heightened powers of telekinesis. I have learned to hold my enemies momentarily in the air with reinforced bonds of force. Wow. Oh, come on, man. There we go. I can just skip them, right? Yeah.
The banished race foretold a hero who would deliver them from their oppressors and destroy the shackles of the vampire's tyrannous god, the same hero that bore the flaming sword. What game was this, where every player on the board claimed the same pawn?
So, Raziel, your true nature is finally revealed. You were never the vampire's savior. It is to the Hilden race you belong. And when Kain realizes this, what do you think he will do?
Well, of course, take him out.
Great Hashagik, we hear you. We tremble and we obey. We offer this sacrifice upon the altar of the world. The blood of our firstborn do we sacrifice to you.
In the depths of Avernus Cathedral, I stumbled upon a bloody ritual. Was this the source of the corruption that had overtaken the city?
May this blood nourish you for all eternity. Purge your wrath from us, great God. The wrath of Hashagik has once more been averted. Depart now as ever in his service. We tremble and we obey.
What was it that these deluded humans worshipped with such fervor? Was this the dreaded unspoken that Vorador had warned me about? The so-called god inhabited this hideous pit. I was about to meet it.
Smell no blood. Throat cut first, blood gouting, then it falls into the pit. The sacrifice is rejected. You will know my wrath. Not possible. No.
Stand away, monster!
No. That voice. Not possible. I know that voice. But he fell. The abyss. He ended there.
I did not fall into the abyss.
Oh. It remembers that, does it?
I was thrown in by my own brethren.
I heard what you did to them. And now you have found me at last.
Terrell!
Terrell! Yes, that was my name then.
The others were grotesque, but...
Yes, I am changed. I have become a god. Greater than you ever were, Raziel. You were never a god. Greater even than Kain.
It is to you that these humans offer their blood sacrifices.
Hashakik. Yes.
But how did this happen?
I was summoned. There was darkness and great hunger. And then I was found.
Why do you stay in this terrible place?
Why stay? Would I remain if I could get out? While they hound me and tear at me and... The hour is at hand, as it was foretold.
Terrell?
Use his voice to command the disciples above. We demand offerings to keep the host alive. He has been a durable vessel, but he can take us no further. You must prevail. The champion of our enemy draws near. No! I must have blood! Bring me blood! Or feel the wrath of your god. Yours. Yes, it will strengthen me against them.
What are you doing?
No more questions. No more worship. Time to run. Time to scream. Time to die.
Okay, so Raziel haven't seen Terrell in centuries, but he was one of the brethren that cast him down the abyss. Now we gotta fight his ass. So we have to use the gongs to kind of like use the sound to dispel Tyrell a little bit. Don't mean to get my ass kicked here, but it is what it is right now. Alright, here we go. Which one? I gotta get him to come close too. Because if he's further away, that's taking less time for me to damage him. See, he's already back up. I keep on getting hit by this dude. Shockwave attack. We're almost done here. I'm gonna go get some health real quick. If there is, okay, there's another one right there. Gotta do all four, or it's too late. Stop me now. There we go. A little bit rough around the edges, but we did it.
Yes, now. Go, speed your endeavor. Face him and kill him. Destroy the binding at last. We shall all be free.
The Hilden are something else, boy, I'll tell you. Alright, now that we have finally defeated Tyrell, to ascend higher up. And there should be one health talisman up here. If not, it should just be a telekinetic rune, but I think it's a health talisman.
Come to me, my undead son. Make haste to the pillars. The stage is set for the grand finale. You will have your vengeance.
Mortanius!
So, you have come out into the open at last. The binding must be fragile indeed. But you will find you are too late.
What am I too late for this time?
No, not now. You are too late for the victory you sought. I have beaten you after all.
You have mistaken my identity.
Have I? You forget who schooled me in the ancient prophecies. This vessel speaks truly. You are indeed overdue, but it no longer matters in the least. With or without you, we will prevail.
So, I finally meet the unspoken, and here it is, nestled in the heart of the circle itself. Ironic.
Poetic justice. To topple the foundations of the pillars from within. We shall have our revenge in full measure and for all time. This one has little strength left. One must not break him. Your kind does not like to lose.
I seek the heart of darkness.
Now you think of that. But as I told you, you are too late. The heart has served its function. I have used it to set prophecy in motion. I created the champion foretold by my masters, who is destined to be your destroyer. The Scion of Balance will save Nosgoth. The Pillars will return to vampire guardianship as intended, and your race will be cast down forever.
Kain. You use the heart of darkness to create Kain.
How else? I refused at first to believe the ancient myths. I thought the vampires were simply a plague upon mankind, a pestilence we had to control. But they were right, and we were wrong to overthrow them, Mobius and I. We didn't understand what it was the Pillars were holding back. I have made my atonement. I will continue to make it to the end, which will be soon now. But I know Kain will set it right. He will restore balance. And none too soon. My enemy is growing stronger.
Where is the heart of darkness now? Did you destroy it?
You still don't understand, do you? You cannot make use of it as long as Kain guards it with his life.
Kain has it. It is in Kain.
Check and mate. This deed will redeem first me and then all Nosgoth. It must. This one grows weak, but we will soon have a stronger vessel. The long-awaited hour approaches. Our release is at hand. I must finish it now.
What a way to unfold a lot of things in this story. What a way.
Kain, why is this no surprise?
Because our destinies run together, Raziel, like two rivers that have met and can never be distinct again. At your every fatal turn, you'll find me.
And the free will you said was mine. What has become of that?
You still have it. And that has everything to do with my presence here now.
It was your machinations that set my destiny in motion. The coin you tossed has struck the earth. Now you must abide by its outcome.
The coin is still turning, Raziel. To reach the resolution we both can live with, that will best serve our futures, Janos Audron must not be raised.
Because you do not wish it. Is my free will to be exercised only when it accords with your whim?
There is much more at stake in this than you know.
Yes, and it is Janos who has the answers I desire.
You must trust me, Raziel. Our intentions, for Nosgoth, for our futures, are not so diverse.
I must trust you. Or...
I've not come here to threaten you, Raziel.
You say that while you hold in your hand the instrument of my doom?
I saved you from the Reaver once. I have no intention of imprisoning you within the blade.
At least not until the moment it serves your plans to do so.
You are not the only one at risk. I may carry the instrument of your destruction, but I too have taken a chance in coming here. Or haven't you realized? You bear the only weapon that can kill me.
Then you know what I am, and who you are.
I believe I do.
And still you think you can move me about like your pawn? think again, Kain?
Take heed, Raziel.
Why? If we are who we are, then are we not destined to fight to the death to decide the fate of Nosgoth?
Don't be a fool! I will not fight you!
And that will be the prophesied hero's battle? I win because you will not fight me? The mighty Kain, scion of balance, would-be savior of Nosgoth, surrenders before the final battle even begins!
If this will make you see reason...
Now it's Kain versus Raziel. And the thing about it is, Raziel is still clueless about his purpose into all of this. Kain knows exactly what I have to do, but he's trying to make Raziel see reason. Even though Mobius still had his tricks up his sleeve and he was still playing games, but Mortanius knew exactly who Kain was in all of this. His role as the scion of balance. I ain't gonna lie. Raziel is kind of kicking my ass right now. But we still have time for, Raziel to still uncover his side of the truth. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus right now. So Kain thinks this is the possible, the best possible way to get Raziel to understand. But it's really not.
Now, you will listen to me. The heart of darkness must remain undiscovered. Great harm will come of its use.
You don't know where it is, do you?
No,
You never looked for it.
it doesn't matter, Raziel. Listen to me. You must understand that every creature is bound to one predestined path. We are all shackled.
To the wheel of fate. Believe me, I know that even better than you do.
All but one. Because of your remaking, you are the one unbound creature. The one among us all that truly has free will. You have a choice, Raziel.
Which I'm sure I must make at your direction. Your pawn has reached the end of the board, Kain. And now my powers may even surpass yours. How ironic. If the creature that you made should prove your own undoing. Now, we finish this. Once and for all.
Alright, now we are Raziel. Crap. Up, okay, hold on. Why the okay, can I at least get up? Jesus Christ! What the fuck is wrong with this dude? There we go. There we go. That was a bit of a pain in the ass.
Raziel.
Faith, Victus!
I didn't. Woe to the conquered! I have found the heart of darkness, and you go to oblivion! Kain was gone. The madness of this place had somehow fueled my rage, and as it subsided, I felt no elation, no sense of victory. Only a calm certainty that we had once again walked blindly into our enemy's trap. I couldn't be sure whether Kain had truly intended to destroy me, and now it appeared I would never know.
Okay, we have received the Heart of Darkness. This relic, reputedly possessed of the ability to restore vampiric unlife, originally rested within the chest of Janos Aldrin. Will the reuniting of his heart with its proper owner at the price of Kain's death finally allow me to achieve my freedom? Okay. So now we can exit Avernus and depart for Vordor's mansion? Yes.